Hello Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. I have something with my setup, but I just don't know how to put this. Okay, I think I will try to handle like this. Thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. I'm going to now lay down a 5-card spread for end of May for you. Hope it's going to give you some insights for the end of the month and what you need to know for the end of May for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising, Libra consciousness. Let's see. Okay. So there can be, there's a woman here. So we have the lady energy. And I think she's facing some domestic situations. Domestic situations can be about a home setup. It can be about a property matter or a living situation. It seems that you are or someone in your life facing with some confusion because there is something like you like and love in your space, but it's like you are very much confused about if this needs to evolve to a new setup or something new. I do feel. I think there is very much a mysterious tone here, especially when it comes to this Eros energy. I feel like you, by the end of May, I find you to be very intuitive and very emotionally invested when it comes to the things that you have heart for. And there are things that you will eventually face, and it's like you really need to come from the heart. You really need to ask the questions from the heart, or you are going to be asked what you are feeling or thinking even in the heart level without any social mask or benefit from something. But you know, there is a privacy matter or a house matter or a security matter, and maybe some boundaries here, like a bit challenging you. In general though, we can say a safety of a situation. How safe do you really feel? How safe do you feel in your life? How safe do you feel in your love life? How safe do you feel in your body? Because there is a tension here about this safety when it comes and shaped by home, partner, family, or again this shared space, like the privacy or safety something can feel under threat. Like, do we also want to how much are we gonna let others to be so close to this, or are we gonna push them, putting healthy boundary? and you are asking to yourself, what is security, privacy for me? What is a home for me? And who do I really let in that? Who do I really give access to that part of me, or that part of that space? Now, I think if you are feeling uncertain about some subjects in your life, if you have these mixed feelings, if people have these unclear motives in your life, I think this ambiguity you go through is a protective one, because doubts, or that sense of doubt, or that uncertainty, that urge in you, that feeling of something is not right, and the confusion, that veil, is actually here to protect you, because it slows things down. It doesn't let them to move fast. So that uncertainty, that foggy, that misty place sometimes sharpens our intuition, right? So what was the first place in the what I told you in the beginning, like I see you intuitive. So I think the confusion or that fog is actually something which is sharpening your intuition about some safety, privacy matters, or about a home situation, domestic situation. And also, you know, it's gonna show you who is really willing to wait until you decide for yourself there. Because sometimes time really reveals lots of things if we learn to wait. But there is this moment by this end of May, I think there is some kind of awakening take place there, and it can be that very inspirational, sparky awakening, and some desire is awakening in you. So here there is an arrow which is gonna hit. You're gonna fall in love with something corresponding to a private part that you do not want to share with others, or what was unclear before, now it's gonna feel true to you, and this is something you maybe want to protect. There can be also some message, some encounter, maybe a dream, you know, something is like really stirring your heart, and it changes everything. And the confusion ends, and you are very much encouraged to move. There can be also some departure, there can be long distance travel, there can be an uncharted territory. Suddenly you are out of that, you leave that private matter or what feels secure, and you are very much willing to go for this thing. And I think there can be literal travel, there can be journey of your heart. Oh, I have a beautiful Sybil of the Heart deck, by the way. It tells about the journey of the heart, and I haven't used it for a while. Good to see this correlation now, because maybe I can decide to use it as well. I mean, I can feel inspired to use it. So there is here like an opening for new experiences for you. What has been like a distant dream, and you questioning something with security here, it doesn't stay local, things doesn't stay local. The ship energy is not gonna end things, it's gonna extend them. Like there is a chapter, it's gonna begin with motion, and what you have been questioning till this time, you can progress from that chapter. So I see you then. If you go, I mean, if this is a relationship, it's a matter of the heart. I think your romantic confusion around the privacy or security of a matter, it can lead to an unexpected clarity, I think. There can be your fear of intimacy. That's why maybe you have attracted people if always like questioning the security around things, but from there you may be really connecting something very soulful. There is like for some of you this is a long distance, by the way, connection, which may involve relocation by the way, but something is gonna truly steer your heart, and once it steers it, the heart cannot stay where it was before, I do feel. So for those Libras who go through more of like a tension in the family or domestic matter stuff, by the way, this can be definitely a time with regards to your belonging, you know, safety, emotional safety, your physical foundations, your boundaries and expectations. You know, where do I belong, where I will be safe, am I in a physical confinement, are there some unwritten rules here, is there a family pressure if something like preventing me to reflect my truth, you know, what type of a structure is that? I think you're gonna like ask all these questions, but the thing is that whatever you go through, there is a chance for you to kind of move from that feeling, because you're gonna drift yourself emotionally away from what is really tense and undefined. So I feel also some Libras like traveling, or they move out, or they detach, emotionally detach. If you have been like dreaming of something more freer than the domestic story that you have inherited or epigenetically transferred to you, I think there is going to be from now on a new navigation, and you're gonna find some clarity, and you can also remove that notion of belonging, like the pressure of it, let's say, okay, because you have a desire for something authentic love, authentic belonging, authentic motion, you know, this type of thing, not something like you are bound to be or stay kind of thing. I think this end of May will help you to change some of your questions around security, freedom, privacy, and even like the matter of the heart is likely to change. Thank you so much, Libra, for joining me in this reading. Speak to you soon, Libra friends. Bye bye.